In this video, we're going to be covering Uno the Activist's whole discography review, but before we start, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and make sure to turn on post notifications so you get every video after. Without further ado, I've already made one on Lucky and Fani. It's only right that I make one on Uno, right? And on top of that, if you guys don't know, like, Uno retired the name Uno the Activist. He's officially going to be going by The Act. Pretty much just new stuff, same person, and I'm only assuming that he's gonna explore even more than he already has. I feel like out of Fani, Lucky, and Uno and Cardi, I think Uno's the most experimental. And first things first, the first project to ever drop by Uno is actually For Christ's Sake, which was the collaboration project with Fani. This project has the song Parking Lot Pimpin', the one that did it all, the one that got him playlisting on SoundCloud back when, you know, SoundCloud was like tippity top. You have songs like Liango, Throwed, and Amazing. Amazing's the one that like is a heavy hitter for me because you can play that shit right now and it's just a good song. It had early production from Mexico Joe, Roland, Icy Twat, and Grengar. I'm pretty sure Grengar went under a different name before, but I wrote it down on my notes as Grengar. He literally started his career in 2015 and already has like classics, bro. The next project is No More Thotties. This one is his first ever mixtape under the name Uno the Activist, and even with it being his first mixtape, he knew how to do it, bro. Like, he had No More Thotties was the first song on Elevator. His first music video was Dirty on Elevator, and keep in mind, this is when Elevator was like I mean, it was like the culture, so it was like a core fan base that would just like listen to this music. But Uno definitely was trying to capitalize and, you know, promo his stuff by putting it on these types of pages, which I think is really smart. Yeah, songs like Giuseppe Swag, Every Time, Boot It Up, which is like another heavy hitter with K Supreme, Thirsty / 1500 Interlude, and then you have Sippin' Tea. Sippin' Tea is one of those songs that I didn't really think too hard on until I re-listened to his music, and I was like, oh shoot, Sippin' Tea, bro. Like when he's like Alright. As of right now, I'm gonna put it over For Christ's Sake. The next project is Gift of Gab. I just want to point out that I'm not gonna put whole thing on this video because we have No More Thotties and Gift of Gab, like two separate projects that were dropped, rather than like Fani when I did the Lost Files, which was technically like a compilation project, but like, you know what I mean? We have a song called Want From Me with Lucky. Not only that, but it was produced by Eedrul. We Gon' Get Through It. You have Runnin' with Man Savage. And then you have Whole Thing featuring Playboy Cardi and Maxo Cream. But with all that being said, I cannot put Gift of Gab over any of these two projects. I feel like the other two just have this like type of energy around it that it's just it's unmatched right now. So we're gonna have to put it in third place for the time being. Next one is Showstopper. So this is where it's gonna get a little tricky because Showstopper just so happens to have one of my favorite Uno songs of all time, which is Glad You're Back parentheses Ashanti. It's just such a good song, and crazy enough, if you look on Spotify, it doesn't even have the most plays, but I know back when he dropped it on SoundCloud, it went crazy. And you have songs like WAYDT, which sounds a lot like Marvelous by Lil Uzi. There's a whole debate on who the fuck did it first, who stole who. It's a whole thing, man. If you want to look into it, you totally can, but I'm not gonna do that in this video. We have a song like Magic is good, and This Is America, that's also a good song. I'm gonna put it over Gift of Gab for the time being, but that just shows that For Christ's Sake and No More Thotties just got that type of level right now. Now it literally cannot, like, sorry. So the next one is Live, Shine, Die, LSD for Uno. If there's a golden age of Uno, Fani, and all of them, like, it was around this time, 2017, when he dropped Live, Shine, Die, bro. The whole project is like memorable as fuck, and it's like this one has the most nostalgia points because the whole project was just dropped at such a perfect time. I think I was a sophomore in high school when it dropped too. Like, bro, it was just, this one's definitely gonna go first place. I'm gonna give you guys the list of the songs that I listen to on a daily basis. I listen to No Flaggin', Go With The Flow, War, Sad Truth, Freestyle, Look At This, and the bonus track Sunset featuring Trippie Redd. That one's also fire. I don't listen to that one on a daily basis, but you know, it's cool to know that that's there. Because for a good minute beforehand, you get a lot of like the plug beats, you know, with Mexico Joe and just like this Cash Cardi type level shit. And then with Live Shine Die, bro, like it's just a new type of energy that was like, it was just different. It was just different. Like nothing's really sounded like it since, like really. But with such a good project, you also got to be careful and, you know, not slip up, bro. But the next project is Limbus Part 2. You might be asking, where the fuck is Limbus 1? How did you just skip straight to 2? So Limbus 1 has like 3 songs. It's not even a project, so I'm not really gonna consider it you know, I'm not gonna put it on this list where it's like album discography, you know what I mean? So the songs that I like on Limbus 2 are Cloned Existence, Universe Answers, and Purgatory. I was super hyped for Purgatory 2 to come out, which we'll talk about later. Yeah, it's just not the same. Purgatory 1 is gonna be it's such a good song. We're putting Limbus Part 2 against all of this other shit, right? So I think it's only right we keep it in the back for the time being, bro. I'm sorry, like Limbus Part 2, it almost kind of gave me throwaway vibes. The next project is For Christ's Sake 2 with Fani, brother. All right, so For Christ's Sake 2, this one with Fani, very memorable. You know, Chop It Down. It's Chop It Down, bro. Come on, if you don't know Chop It Down, then you're probably if you don't know Chop It Down, then you're really watching this shit trying to learn about these rappers, because if you already know about them, you know about Chop It Down. It's just that song. But right now I do have Isolated and No Cap, sorry, on repeat over and over and over, but mostly Isolated. I really like Isolated. Oh god, I will definitely put this one over Limbus Part 2, bro. I keep sneezing. Okay, this is most definitely when I'm gonna start getting really controversial, because now we're competing with relevant sounds and nostalgia points. Like we're literally about to like cross paths right now, so this is where we're gonna start differentiating, like really. All right, so the next project is Dedication 1. This one, okay, so Dedication 1 and 2, if you guys don't know, are fucking humongous track list, but we're on Dedication 1. So this one, if you guys don't know, it's like Uno hopping on popular beats and shit and kind of making his own album of that kind of stuff. So a lot of the songs are gonna sound familiar. You're gonna be like, Transgression, isn't that a Kodak song? Yes, bro. Uno literally hopped on that shit, killed it. So we have songs like That's a Rack, Extendo being my favorite, Transgression, It's Up is one of my favorite, Die Young, he killed that shit. Homebody, yo, I just re-listened to that one. Homebody and Baby Birkin, whoa, I can't believe I never like added those to my playlist back in the day, but those are good songs. Homebody is a good song. You have Dedication and Who You Foolin'. I'm gonna have to put that one over Christ's Sakes, under No More Thotties for the time being. Dedications 2, this one is, I believe, the first project from 2020. So this one, again, this is the one that had like 45 songs, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I remember seeing this on Spotify and being like, yo. First one that I want to talk about is Can't Find the Time. Can't Find the Time is a good song, but if you listen to that shit, you'd be like, wait, why can't I hear the song and it's like volume 50 in my car? It's because it literally, like, I don't know, like mastering and all these type of production problems, bro. This is definitely one of those songs that I was like, damn, I wish it was just louder. We have songs like Do That, Feel What I Feel, Memories, which is crazy because he has another song called Memories on his new project, which we'll get to. Poppin' It, Thick and Thin is my favorite. We have Creed, For Show with D Savage, I Can't Forget with Gunna, Ice Age with Gunna, Many Moons. Many Moons is a good song. That's another song that I did not pay attention to till I re-listened to it. I added that shit immediately to my playlist. Walk Inside the Bando, I think that's one of the more popular songs from that project. Then you have Red and Cream Soda, can't be mad at it. I'm gonna have to put this one right next to Live, Shine, Die, so number 2 for the time being. And we're on part 2. As you can see, I changed the color behind me so you can kind of, anyways. So the next project is 8, which was another project dropped in 2020. Keep in mind, this is being dropped during COVID year, bro. I like songs like Pure is like, it's just that song. You got that girl, you're trying to impress her, play Pure. Have that shit in your playlist. It's raps, easy, bro. I promise you, play Pure. It is just that song. We have songs like Ill, That's Him, Night Mode, My Type, Devil on Your Right Shoulder, Inches, Double Back, Who Me, Blood, Sweat and Tears. My fucking goodness, this is literally my favorite project of Uno ever. We're putting it number 1, bro. We're gonna put it over Live, Shine, Die, bro. Like I said, this is where relevant sounds and nostalgia points kind of like collide. So this is where we could definitely go completely different directions, and it's okay. I will respect your ranking, and I hope you'll do the same for me, because I know a lot of the times I get shit on, but it's like, it is my opinion. All right, so after that insanely good project, like I said, it's my #1 project, we have Might Not Make It with Travis Barker. Now, I'm not gonna throw shade to this project. I totally get it. It's literally Uno being Uno and being experimental. You know, Travis Barker, Blink 182, like this is like definitely on some different shit. So like I totally get it. It's just not for me. I'm not really gonna critique it in a bad way because I understand that it's just being experimental. It's gonna be last place for me. This is Uno's rebirth. This is like how Lil Wayne had rebirth. This is Uno's rebirth. All right. The next project is Unoverse. This is the beginning to the Unoverse, right? So this project, I only like 2 songs, Taco Bell and Op Pack, but I don't have them on my playlist. Taco Bell, okay, I know it went kind of like viral on TikTok. Like I think I heard it for the first time on TikTok. It wasn't even me being a Uno fan. I heard that shit on TikTok and I was like, what? I think Unoverse is the best project cover, like album cover. The next one is Unoverse 2. Unoverse 2. This one definitely has a lot more songs that I would like. I definitely enjoy Da Vinci. Da Vinci is like my favorite song on this project, hands down. But you also have songs like Jimmy Fallon, All I'm Saying, and Not. I liked Caskets for a little bit, but it kind of just fell out of rotation, so it is what it is. But so obviously I will put this one over Unoverse, but just above Limbus Part 2 as well. Little backstory, I moved during like the release of this project. So this project dropped in August, I moved in September. Insanely good project, and it's Time to Live with Calabasas. The whole album is a vibe. I'm telling you right now, bro. I am telling you right now, if you have a girlfriend or you know, you seeing somebody or you know what I mean, and you want to have something in the loop, kind of like, it's kind of like just something to have there, like Time to Live with Calabasas, bro. The next project is Unoverse 3. So Unoverse 3 is a pretty important project. I'd like to say that this is around the time that he did that collaboration with Babalam, and like this is when Yeet was like bubbling, you know, because Yeet was in this project. The one song that I do like is Weak Hoes though. Weak Hoes is a very good song. I actually enjoy that one. That one's definitely on my playlist, but everything else is kind of like on that next level shit. It's just too far gone for me. But yeah, that's that with Unoverse 3. I'm gonna put it under Unoverse 2. All right, so the next project is Yokohama with Made in Tokyo. And you know how I was literally just saying that people don't give it the time of day because it's a collaboration tape? I am one of those people. I did not give it the time of day. For this video, I listened to that shit and I was like, yo, this shit's actually better than I thought. Like, I haven't heard of Made in Tokyo in a while. When I heard this shit, I was like, yo, this is actually not that bad. They went on a whole tour, so I was like, dang, like it had to have some type of substance for them to go touring and shit off of this project, you know? Like, that's what I was thinking. That's what made me want to listen to like this project and obviously making this video. But damn, bro, so I like songs like Love Myself, See Something, Cash Me Outside, Plug, Jealousy, and Mexico Dro. Like, I'm literally putting it over Showstopper, Gift of Gab, For Christ's Sake 2, Unoverse 2 and 3. Like, I'm literally putting this one in 8th place right now on my all-around ranking. Like, Yokohama was actually a pretty cool project, no lie, no lie. And that's the last project of 2021. So now we're gonna get into the final year, man, 2022. The next one is Limbus 2.5. Sometimes I feel like I listen to albums on the wrong day. Like, sometimes I'm like, fuck, I'll like it tomorrow. I'm gonna chill out on it. I'm gonna re-listen tomorrow or something, and I should have a better vibe going on, you know? I listened to Limbus 2.5 and I was like, yo, this is actually pretty cool. So I like Cash Cow, SoundCloud Days Freestyle, Realistic, AM to PM, Is It True, You Love Me, Play With It. Now, is it gonna beat Glad You're Back, Ashanti? That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to put this one under Showstopper because Glad You're Back is really holding it down for Showstopper, bro. We're at the last one. This is where we can start crying and shit. This dropped in September 30th. So I'm literally like making this video like almost 2 months after it dropped. That is so bad. I'm so sorry. This project. So at first, I mean, I liked it, but I knew I wasn't gonna rank it high at first. I just kind of knew. And then I went to the gym after kind of telling myself in my head, I'm like, oh, I have to make this Uno video, right? So I'm re-listening to all his music. And then I'm listening to Limbus 3 while I'm at the gym, and I was like, yo, a lot of these songs are like perfect for the gym. Just kind of like I repurposed the songs and how I was listening to it. I was listening to it for like a very high energy moment, like going to the gym, not me fucking laying down listening to music, you know what I mean? Like Limbus 3 is not one of those. Limbus 3 is like, it's like listening to a whole lot of Red while you're laying down, you know what I mean? Like you can't, you know, it's meant for you to go mosh pit and shit. So I was listening to Limbus 3 in that way now, and then I was like, damn, low key, all right, I get it. Okay, so I like songs like Praise God, Pay Up, By Myself, Where Were You, Take a Trip, Memories is a good song. And you know how there was another Memories song? This is the better Memories. I'm gonna say it right now. And then you have Don't Know How It Feels. Those are my favorite songs on Limbus 3. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in 13th place, above every Unoverse. Projects like Limbus 3 and Unoverse 3 are just those type of projects that like, they're just too high energy for me. I'm a very chill and relaxed person. So like, it's just not my type of music, but I understand. And again, this is my ranking, so you guys can let me know what you think down in the comments below. All right, but this is my opinion. I'm just this type of person. That's all it is. If I was like one of those motherfuckers, if I was like 17 years old and I was like doing a bunch of drugs, like Limbus 3 would probably be my #1, bro. Like dead ass. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Again, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys later. Peace.